Hello everyone and welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez and this is my weekly Moonday Oracle reading for the collective. So this reading is actually going to resonate with or be for the week of June 10th, 2024. But before I get into what you can expect here today into further detail, I'm just going to wait and make sure that everything is okay technically and everybody can hear me okay and see me. So if you happen to be tuning in live, feel free to just shoot me a comment. Let me know how the sound quality is. You can hear me, see me, everything good. I just want to check in because, Facebook and all, glitches and all. So let me just make sure all is well. Hey, Bridget, welcome, beautiful soul. How are you? Good? Oh, wonderful. Thank you for that. Good. So I'm going to take a brief moment just to share it and let others know that I am live. I hope that you all had a magical weekend. Hey, Jillian. Welcome, gorgeous. See if I can share this. Okay, all done. Thank you for that, ladies. Appreciate it. So if you are new to Magical Me, welcome and thank you for being here. Every Monday or so, it's not always every Monday, especially as of late, as I've been going through quite a lot of stuff. I've been very busy lately. On top of that, I've had some allergy related asthma in kind of flare up, and not something I really struggled with since I was a kid, but this year with the allergies and the pollen, it has been intense. So I have been really struggling with that, and my voice and coughing going in and out, and I'm actually still dealing with it. So I just want to let you know that in advance. Please be patient. I am going to try to make this as brief as possible today because I don't know how well and how long I will be able to get through without coughing and spasms. So please bear with me, and I apologize in advance if I do cough and they are distracting. Just again, I appreciate your patience. I wanted to go live because I haven't been live in quite a few weeks. So doing my best to be here and bring us all a message this week. So with that said, these are collective readings. So it's for the overall energy of the theme of the week for all of us collectively. And I do set the intention that all those who are meant to be here will find themselves here, as this message will be something significant for them or something that is going to be beneficial for them to hear. With that said, they work in divine timing. So it doesn't matter if you find yourself watching live, on the replay, or even if you're watching this on the replay months or years from now. When you find this reading and video, it's going to be exactly in divine timing for you and when you are going to be able to benefit from it the most, or when it will resonate most with you. So with that said, I'm not doing personalized readings or card pulls here for everybody today. Again, it's a generalized overview for all of us for the week. And again, this is for June 10th, 2024. And if you are interested in having a personalized reading with me, though, you can reach out to me and we can talk about the different sorts of readings that I offer, as well as how my readings work, as I do offer them like this across space and time through Zoom or through private video recorded readings. And actually, I currently have a special going on, and it will be in effect until for the next month. It is my 6-month reading, so it is monthly guidance and insight into the potential unfolding of your journey over the next 6 months, from July through December. And it will break down each and every month and give you insight. So very much like my year ahead readings that I do, but this is just for the half of the year. It will also give you a card pool that will talk about specific, like your overall theme or lesson that you're meant to be working with and through for the second half of the year. So I currently have that still available, and it is $66 if you're interested. You can shoot me a message or look back on my page. You should be able to find the link, and you can purchase that through my website as well in my shop. All right. Hi, Deb. Welcome, beautiful. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well and have had a wonderful weekend. So, again, I'm going to try to keep this brief, but I just want to mention that over at Oracles of the Light, my sister business, Karen and I are hosting our monthly full moon circle and gathering, and it's going to be on the summer solstice, as the full moon also falls in alignment with the summer solstice this year. So it will be June 21st. It's a Friday evening, 7 p.m. We do have limited space available. There is an event that has been created on my page as well as on Oracles of the Light. If you would like to sign up, please feel free to go ahead and check out that event and all the details of the magic that we will be offering. Now, I just want to point out this might be the last one for the summer. We may pick them back up in September, but it just really depends. So a beautiful opportunity to come together with like-minded souls and beautiful energies and create this sacred magical community of working together. Ordinarily, it is only open to women, but this month, because of the solstice, we are actually opening it up to men as well. So please feel free to either bring your significant others, bring your friends, or for those of you who are men and are tuning in, if you're open to joining, please do. Please do. We'd love to have you there and be present with us to work some magic. All right, so moving forward, I think that's all that I have to offer at this time as far as readings go. I'm always available for personalized readings, though. You don't have to book just the 6-month one. So if you're interested in looking for some insights, some guidance, some direction from your higher self for your higher path, you can always reach out to me and we can book a reading for you. All right. With that said, I myself have been going through quite a bit of healing and clearing out. And so, as I mentioned, the allergy-induced asthma is something that is kind of coming back around from my childhood. And also the coughing, the lungs, the throat, all very much throat chakra, freedom of expression, but also heart chakra, which most of you know that I've had a very traumatic year with my heart chakra, with the loss of my husband, my beloved soul partner. So with that said, I'm going through quite a lot of clearing. I've actually been doing lots of redecorating in my home as well. So I have felt the presence of unicorn energy very strongly, and they are powerful healers, powerful heart activators. They come in to help bring that whole purity of heart and to help us to come back to that inner child and to look at life through the eyes of our inner child and through that purity of heart that brings us that inspiration, motivation to look to the future with this whole hope and awe and wonder and innocence again, instead of all of the through the lens of the trauma and the pain that we have endured or experienced. So it gives us a really beautiful opportunity to rise up out of those cycles and patterns or wounds, and helps us to ascend into a higher timeline as well. And I do feel with the energy of June and the solstice, whether you are experiencing the solstice in the northern hemisphere or the solstice in the southern hemisphere for midwinter, I do feel like it's a really powerful gateway, and usually it is, to open us up to ascend, right? To give us that boost of energy to either close out the last 6 months or begin the new 6 months. For us in the northern hemisphere, we are embracing the light. In the southern hemisphere, you are, also embracing the light, but it is the hibernation, the winter phase for you. Whereas for us, it is the birthing of all things new again and new beginnings. So, without further ado, the guidance is going to be coming to us from the beautiful Oracle of the Unicorns by Cordelia Francesca Brabs this week. All right. So if you want to just take a brief second, I'm not going to go into this too long. I feel my throat is getting really dry. So if you just want to take a few seconds just to come into your heart space, connect with your center, just take some quick 2 or 3 deep breaths in and out. Just ground yourself. Come back to the here and now. Allow yourself to be in the most receptive, open, grounded space to receive this beautiful wisdom that wishes to come through from one collective, but for the unconditionally loving and angelic beings that are the unicorns, wisdom and light. Okay. Hello, Heather. Welcome. Yes, it's so beautiful. I haven't worked with it in so long, but I'm pulling out all the unicorn decks this week. So, yeah. All right. So, let's see. Just welcoming in the presence of the divine source, all love, the presence of the angelic unicorn beings to assist and bring forward a wisdom and message or healing for what we almost need to know as a collective, moving into the energy of the week of June 10th, 2024. This kind of just goes into what I was just saying about and I actually have goosebumps right now, so there's some confirmation for us. What I was actually just saying about what the unicorns to me embody and how they bring us back to that space of hope and seeing potential instead of carrying with us the old, pains and traumas and the what if things go wrong and, those things that have happened in the past. So it's like once bitten, twice shy, afraid to enter into the new, afraid to step up and be vulnerable, because heart chakra, it's all about opening it up, letting down that armor. Letting down the armor doesn't mean not having boundaries. It doesn't mean that you can't use discernment. In fact, it's encouraged. But the boundaries should be breathable, and they should be, obviously invoked where necessary and where needed, but also not guarded in the sense of you are shielding yourself and preventing yourself from being fully open to the possibilities of the beautiful energy, timeline, experiences, connections, relationships that are available to you. So as children, we are so open, and this is why unicorn stories speak so much about connecting with children, because they do come to those that are pure of heart. And what that means is those that aren't still carrying the woundings and the trauma and the pain. And it's not to say that you're not supposed to feel those. 100% advocate for feeling your pain, moving through it in your time, processing as you're meant to. Absolutely. But we don't stay there, and we don't let it cloud us. We don't let it filter our experiences. And so children have that open heart, right? And that beautiful light to just share with the world, that energy that is just so full of excitement and eagerness to experience what else is available to them. And so the card is hope. And it says, stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. So it's telling you that you have the choice to either stay on those old patterns, in those old experiences, because remember, we are so powerful that we choose our realities and our experiences in how we continue to hold on to them, in how we continue to perceive. If you have a perception or a belief, that is what is going to be created. Instead of seeing that maybe those experiences that you had, as difficult and traumatic as they might have been, not saying you wanted them to happen, but saying that they don't have to be the rest of your story. You don't have to continue to carry them forward. You don't have to be burdened and weighed down by those experiences or by those disappointments or heartaches or just disbeliefs or non-beliefs from others. You have the ability to change your stars. You have the ability to create magic, because you are the magic. So the unicorns want us to restore hope in our hearts again, not only this week, but for this month, because I really feel strongly that this month is going to be monumental, just based on what I've been seeing, doing readings in the year outlook and some of the astrology that we have happening. I feel like it's going to be monumental, like plot twists is what I just heard in our storylines. Those plot twists can be beautiful and magical and wondrous and just everything that exceeds expectations or dreams, but they could also be challenging and difficult and painful or dreadful based on what you perceive, based on what you continue to carry as your belief system. So do you believe that you're not going to take a hope or a leap on hope? You're not going to take a chance and a risk because of this happened in the past and this could be bad, and so you keep yourself guarded and walled off in constant fight or flight or survival mode. And I don't like to talk a lot about myself all the time because I don't want it to ever come off as like egotistical, but I share my experiences because I do feel like they're relatable, and it helps you as an example maybe understand what I'm trying to convey. So for example, my personal experience with losing my husband of 26 years could make me broken, and it did, broken and distraught and so afraid to live, so afraid to let anyone out of my sight, so afraid to open up my heart to have joy again or happiness again because of my husband's not here. So what right do I have to be happy and to celebrate things or to even love again? How can I do those things? I do those things because hope, because of we're not meant to stay in our trauma. We're not meant to stay in pain. We are meant to experience it because that is unfortunately part of the human soul evolution. But you can only know true love, and I actually said something about this like a week or so ago. You really only can know what true love is, and I don't mean for another, I mean for yourself, the true love that is you, and that you yourself must have for you through some sort of pain and some sort of loss. It is part of that process. It is part of polarity. And so, I could be that person that stays in those wounds and those experiences, but I'm instead going to use them as part of my soul's journey, and I'm going to use that to help me evolve and to embrace more of what life is, and to help me even look at life in a whole new light, because tomorrow isn't promised, right? So I instead let go, and I allow myself to have hope for what is still here for me, for what I'm still meant to experience, from what they're still here in the collective, or for what I'm even meant to do here. So that is your message, everybody, is to have hope in your heart. Focus on where you want to go. Think of this as like a portal, right? This month, think of it as a portal, but this week specifically, think of it as a portal that either your energy dictates the other side of that portal. So what you focus on is what you're going to continue to experience or create, or where you're going to go or end up frequency-wise, energetic, because, we all might be living in the same reality at the same time, but really we're not. Really we're all actually having very different experiences of this reality. So you choose it, right? If you get to choose, if you have that much power, what do you want to invest your energy in? Not in the what ifs, instead focus on the what hope is there, what potential is there. So the worst is behind you. You don't have to repeat those patterns if you don't want to. You don't have to experience that pain again if you don't want to. You don't have to carry it anymore. I am so sorry. That definitely hits home. Beautiful vulnerability, everybody. So just be vulnerable. Be open. Let yourselves hope again. Let yourself live again, and let yourself love again. All right. So I'm sending my love to all of you. That is our message for the week. And I do hope that you have a blessed and magical one. And I do hope to be back here next Monday, bringing back our Moonday message. I will keep you posted. Again, don't forget 6-month reading for the rest of the year. If you're interested, it's still available. Full moon workshop or gathering and celebration of the summer solstice in person at Oracles of the Light. All right. Take care, everybody, and thank you so much for being here.